the major coffee cups. Okay, so let me hope all of you have these notes. So the major coffee cups we are going to see from espresso, latte, the Americanos, the cappuccinos, the flat whites, every coffee cup you are going to see it in details. You understand? So Gladys, we have a coffee cup called espresso. Okay, you have a coffee cup called espresso. So espresso, it is the mother cup. It is the mother cup that when we are doing all coffee cups, when we are dealing with all coffee cups, first we have to first make the espresso, then later we make, from the espresso we add milk and we find other coffee cups all together. The espresso, it is the one you have been doing with Abigail. You understand? That is what we call the espresso. So this espresso, it can be served in a single shot or a double shot. You understand? It can be served in either single or double shot. You understand? The espresso can be either served single or double shot. And the espresso, we are serving it in a 4-ounce cup. In a 4-ounce cup all together. No matter, even if it is a double shot or a single shot, we are serving it in a 4-ounce cup. You understand? So if I want to make a single shot, I will split the double shot. If I want to make a double shot, I will put 1 cup under the portafilter. You understand? There under the machine Gladys, you put 1 cup, and all the yield, it will float to your cup. You understand? In 1 cup. Okay, that is a double shot. So if I want a single shot, you will do as Abigail has been doing. You put 2 cups, you split single and single. You understand? It is what you call a single shot. If a customer walks in and asks for a double shot of espresso, get a 4-ounce cup and yield you espresso. You understand? If a customer walks in and they want a single shot of espresso, split a double shot of espresso, serve the single. Are you together? We are using the same dose, only that we are splitting. You understand? The dose is the same. Are you together, guys? So espresso, we are either serve it single or double, and we are serving it in a 4-ounce cup. You understand? This is the 4-ounce. It can either be served in a 4-ounce cup or a 6-ounce. In a 4-ounce glass. You understand? You can either serve it in a glass or a cup. So it will depend on the customers, on the cafe standards. You understand? It will depend on the cafe standards. Are you together? So espresso can be either served single or double, and it's served in a 4-ounce cup. Okay? So any question about espresso? Espresso can be cold. Espresso can be cold. So espresso which is cold, we call it espresso on rock. We call it espresso on rock. Are you together? Espresso on rock. It is what we call a cold espresso. So when you're doing espresso on rock, you have to just get a glass, you put your ice, you pour your espresso, either double or single. Still, it depends on the customer's preference. Are you together? If the customer wants a double shot, a double shot of espresso on rock, you make it for them a double shot. A single shot of espresso on rock, you make for them a single shot with ice. Are you together? So this is espresso. Cup number 2, Americano. Americano. Okay? So Americano is the dilution of espresso. Americano is the dilution of espresso. You understand? So if you're doing Americano, that means you're going to dilute espresso. Are you together? So Americano can either be hot or cold. You understand? You can either serve it hot or cold. So when it is hot, here you use a 8-ounce cup. A 8-ounce cup. Guys, ounce are the units we use to measure the capacity of the cups. You understand? That this cup, its capacity, it is 8 ounces. Ounce are the units. Are you together? That this cup, it is 4 ounces. You understand? Ounce, it is the capacity. Are you together? So, this 8 ounce, if you're doing Americano hot, you get this 8 ounce cup. Then you pull out your double shot of espresso. Okay? Then after, you add hot water. You understand? You add hot water. So that means this is an Americano. You understand? Because it is Americano, it is dilution of espresso. If you dilute espresso with hot water, you're making a hot Americano. Are you together, Gladys? So the customer will just walk in and ask for a hot Americano. You have to get your 8 ounce cup. Okay? You yield your espresso double shot. You put hot water. You serve. It's what you call a hot Americano. You understand? Okay? So if I told the customer walks in and they want a cold one, so I'll get my 12 ounce glass. I'll get my 12 ounce glass. So I'll get my 12 ounce glass. Okay? So if I get my glass, I put my espresso here, double shot. Okay? I put my ice, 60 grams. 60 grams. I put my ice 60 grams, then I pour water to dilute the espresso, because we said Americano, it is dilution of espresso. Are you together? Yes. You get your espresso, you dilute it. It is what we call Americano. You understand? Okay. It can either be hot or cold. Are you together, guys? Okay. So, number 3. Yes.
Let me know what the ratio.
No, see, the grams of the water. See, if you put your espresso and you put your ice, 60 grams, then you pour your water to fill the glass.
Okay.
You understand? Sometimes it will depend. The customer will tell you, I want half glass.
Okay.
So you make it half. I want strong, so you make it half. You understand? This one, you don't go by ratios. We go by the cup size. That's why I tell you it is 12 ounce. You get 12 ounce. Meaning you put a double shot of espresso, which is 34, if not 36 milliliters. Then you put 60 grams ice. Then you fill it with water.
Okay.
You understand?
Yes.
You just fill it with water.
What about the hot one?
The same applies to the hot one. Okay? You put your double shot. You fill it with water.
Okay.
Yeah. So long black. Long black. Okay, so still long black, it is the ugly sister to Americano. You understand? So long black, it is a sister to Americano. They are the opposite. Long black, you're also doing it hot or cold. Hot or cold. Still we are serving it a double shot. We are serving it a double shot. If it is hot, we are serving it in 8 ounce. If it is cold, we are serving it in 12 ounce glass. Okay? So this one, we said Americano, it is dilution. Then this one, the long black, it is pour over. You understand? We pour over espresso on hot water. Because it is the same ingredients that we get, espresso and water. Yeah. So if it is hot, a customer walks in, barista, I want a hot long black. You get your 8 ounce cup, okay? You put hot water, yes. Then you pour espresso on top. That's what we call a long black. You understand? Americano is dilution. This one is pour over. You get your hot water. You pour espresso on top. You understand? If it is cold, you get your 12 ounce glass. You put ice. You pour water up to here. Then you pour espresso on top. You get? So that's a long black cold. That's a long black hot. So guys, expect questions if you go on interview. Expect questions like, what is the difference between a long black and Americano? So I want you to be in position to tell them that a long black, it is a pour over of espresso on top of hot water or cold water, and an Americano, it is the dilution of espresso. You understand? It is a dilution of espresso. You get it, bro?
Yes.
Okay. So Cup number 4. Cup number 4, we are going to see a cortado. Cortado, is it number 4 in your notes? Okay, cortado. Cortado. Okay, so cortado. What's a cortado? So this cortado, it is coffee and milk. You understand? It is coffee and milk. So when you're doing a cortado, we are either doing it in a 6 ounce glass, okay, or 4 ounce cup. Are you together, guys? 6 ounce glass or 4 ounce cup. A cortado, it is a double shot of espresso. It is a double shot of espresso with micro steamed milk. So a cortado, you just get a double shot of espresso in either a 6 ounce cup or a 4 ounce cup. You understand? Then you steam your milk with a micro foam. Micro, I mean with less foam, very less foam. Okay, very less foam. So you steam your milk with a micro, you steam with your milk without foam. Then you draw latte art on a double shot of espresso in a 6 ounce glass or a 4 ounce cup. Are you together? So in a 6 ounce cup, you have to make it 3/4. You have to make it 3/4. You understand? If it is a glass, you make it 3/4. If it is a cup of 4 ounce, you can fill it. You understand? Are you together, guys? If you're told it is a glass, don't make it full. Okay? If it is a glass, don't make it full. Leave it in 3/4. If it is a cup, full it. Are you together, boss man? Okay? So, that's what we call a cortado.
Why you don't fill the glass?
Because here it is 6 ounce, here it is 4 ounce cup. Okay? If it is a glass of 6 ounce, don't fill it such that we make it 4 ounce. You understand? You understand, bro? If it is a 4 ounce glass, fill it. If it is 6, leave it in 3/4. Because the cafe will not be having all the ounce, all the cup ounce. You understand? You may find at the cafe when you have 4 ounce, you have 8 ounce and 12 ounce. You understand? So if I told you also have 8 ounce, if you have 4 ounce, serve the cortado with the 4 ounce. You understand?
Yes.
If you, maybe you're having 6 ounce, 8 ounce and 12 ounce. You understand? So if you have only 6 ounce, you don't have 4 ounce, don't fill the glass. Don't fill the 6 ounce. Are you together? You get me? You're not getting me, eh? It is supposed to be served in a 4 ounce. Okay? 4 ounce cup as per the standard. You understand? But I want you to know that at some coffee shops they are serving it in a 6 ounce cup, but they don't fill it. You understand? Okay, they are not buying 4 ounce because they don't want to make expenses. Are you together?
Yes.
To have many cups
Yes.
in the bar. You understand? So they buy, like, if I told you, may find even some coffee shops when they are having only 8 ounce. Only 8 ounce. You understand? But there's some 8 ounce you have to serve cortado there, flat white there, cappuccino there, everything. So you have to just know how to balance the milk. Where is this 4 ounce stopping? You understand? You get? You're getting me? Yeah. So in the 6 ounce, don't fill it. Leave it in 4 ounce. You understand? In 4 ounce, fill it, because it is the standard. Are you together? Some of you are going on interview and fail. If they tell you to make cortado and they give you a 6 ounce cup, they may be having a 4 ounce. You understand? But they give you a 6 ounce to see if you know what a cortado means. You understand? So if they give you a 6 ounce, don't fill it. Okay?
Yes.
Leave it in 3/4.
Yes.
Are you together?
So in a brief, it's like you have to make the same quantity of the 4 ounce.
The same quantity as the 4 ounce cup.
Yes.
Are you together? Okay, so that's what we call a cortado. It's a micro steamed milk with a double shot in a 4 ounce cup or 6 ounce glass. Are you together? Okay, so number 5, piccolo. So piccolo, it is the opposite for cortado. For piccolo, it is a single shot. It is a single shot with micro steamed milk. With micro steamed milk. Still, it is served also in a 4-ounce cup or 6-ounce glass.
Yes.
You understand?
Yes.
But still, if at all it is a 6-ounce glass, don't fill the cup. Are you together?
Yes, sir.
Don't fill the cup.
Yes.
If at all you're told to do a cortado, don't fill the cup. You get in a 6-ounce.
Yes.
Are you together? I'm going to show you the reason on the next cup you are going to see. But don't fill the cup if at all it is a piccolo. You understand? Don't fill the cup, guys. If at all it is a 6-ounce cup. So when you go on interviews, guys, expect questions like, what is the difference between piccolo and cortado? What is the difference between piccolo and cortado? Single shot and double shot, it is a difference. You understand? That this one is a single shot, this one is a double shot. They are both served in 6 or 4-ounce cup with micro steamed milk. So the difference will only be on the strongness. That cortado will be stronger than piccolo. Reason being, cortado it is a double shot and piccolo it is a single shot. Are you together? Okay. I gave them two. Check in your notes. You did not copy them. Check in your phone. Okay, so number 6, flat white. Flat white. Okay? So this flat white, it is a double shot of espresso. Okay?
Yes.
Double shot of espresso with micro steamed milk.
Same.
Yeah, same. In 6-ounce glass
8.
or 8-ounce cup. In 6-ounce glass or 8-ounce cup. Guys, let's first listen to each other here. Okay?
Okay.
We said it is a double shot of espresso micro steamed milk 6-ounce glass. Cortado, double shot of espresso micro steamed milk 6-ounce glass. Not so. The difference will be that if you fill this glass, you're making a flat white.
Yes.
If you leave it in 3/4, you're making a cortado. Eh?
Yes.
Are we on the same page now?
Yes. We see.
Kathy, are we on the same page now? We said a cortado, we leave it in 3/4. But we have said a flat white, we are making it full. So you as a barista, if you're asked to do a cortado and you make it full, you have made a flat white. Because both of them, they are double shots and they are micro steamed milk. You get? If they ask you to do a cortado and you make this glass full, you have made a flat white. If they ask you to do flat white and you get this cup in 3/4, you have made a cortado. Guys, they will ask you the difference between cortado and flat white. The only difference is with the glass, with the ounce. That if at all we are serving both in 6-ounce, the cortado we are serving it in 3/4, and a flat white you are making the glass full.
But the
Again.
process is the same.
See, flat white we said it is a double shot. Cortado we said it is a double shot. Flat white we said it is a micro steamed milk. Cortado micro steamed milk. 6-ounce glass flat white. 6-ounce glass cortado. But the serving will be different. Flat white, if you have to fill the glass. Cortado, don't fill the glass. The same applies to 8-ounce. If I'm asked for flat white, we don't have 6-ounce glasses at the cafe. We only have 8-ounce glass cups. I don't fill the cup. I leave it in 3/4 for the 8-ounce. You understand?
Yes.
If you have only 8-ounce at the cafe, they have asked for flat white. Please don't fill the cup. You're doing something else, not flat white. You get it? So, Lian, if at all they ask you for flat white, and in your bar you're having only 8 ounce cups, please don't fill the cup. Leave it in 3/4. If at all they ask you for a cortado and in your bar you don't have 4 ounce glasses, please don't fill the glass in a 6 ounce. You understand? So those are the differences. You get? Those are the differences. Okay, so cup number 7, is it cappuccino? Latte. On your notes. Latte. Number 7, latte. So latte, some menus, it is cafe latte. Okay? So latte is also a very, very, very common drink. But before I reach to latte, guys, I saw one barista trainer, someone told me, one barista trainer told his students that we have a cold cortado. We don't have it. We don't have a cold piccolo. We don't have a cold flat white. They are only hot. Altogether, they are only hot as per the standards of a specialty coffee. We are doing specialty coffee. You're not doing flat white, which is cold. You're not doing cortado, which is cold. You're not doing piccolo, which is cold. They are only hot drinks. You understand? Okay. So a latte, it can either be hot or cold. Hot or cold. Altogether. So a latte, as per standard, it is supposed to be a single shot of espresso. Single shot of espresso. But some cafes are serving it single or double. It depends on the customer's preference. The customer may ask for a latte when it is strong. So that means you'll go for a double shot. But this customer will pay for the additional shot. You understand? You tell them a latte, it is a single shot. So if you want it strong, we shall add one more shot. So you pay it. You have to agree about that. You understand? So it is a single shot of espresso as by the standard. And the cafe, and the latte, it is supposed to be served in 12 ounce or 8 ounce cup. You understand? If it is hot, I'll get my 8 ounce or 12 ounce cup. I put my single shot of espresso. I steam my milk with microfoam. With microfoam. You get? I steam my milk with microfoam. Then I draw my latte art on a single shot of espresso. It is what you're doing here every day. Every day it is what you're doing here. We get a single shot and we draw latte art, not so? Yeah. But sometimes you're doing with foam. So it is supposed to be micro, no foam.
Yes.
You understand? If you come on an interview and they ask you for a latte, it is supposed to be micro steamed, no foam. Okay? Yeah, in a single shot of espresso. So this is the hot one. So if I told they ask you for a cold latte, very simple. Get your glass of 12 ounce. Put your milk. Put your ice 60 grams. You understand? Pour espresso on top. Colors. All together. 60 grams ice, 180 grams milk, espresso on top. All together. Eh?
Yes.
You put your ice, you pour your milk, 180 grams, then you pour espresso on top. Then it is a cold latte or iced tea latte. All together. But you have to ask for these customers the moment they walk into your cafe. Ask them. If they ask for, let me say, latte, ask them, sir, you want it hot or cold? Hot. You want it single or standard? Standard. Go with a single shot. Strong. Tell them that means we shall make an additional shot and we'll be adding some dirhams. You understand? So they will pay because they want it strong. You get? You get, sister? Eh? Okay. So let's be on the same page. I don't want to be fast. If you have not understood something, please ask me. Okay? So that's the latte. Okay. Number 8. Cappuccino. Not so?
Cappuccino.
So, cappuccino. Cappuccino, it is only hot in specialty coffee. However, in commercial coffee, some are making it cold. You understand? But for us in specialty, it is supposed to be only hot. And this is a double shot of espresso, okay? It's a double shot espresso with full foam steamed milk in a 8-ounce cup. Full foam steamed milk. So full foam, I mean you have to make it with too much foam. Too much foam. So here you get your 8-ounce cup, this one. You put a double shot of espresso. You steam your milk with too much foam. Full foam, at least going to 1.5 inches of foam. You understand? So you steam it with the full foam and draw latte art. You understand? Guys, I'm seeing some videos on TikTok. When these baristas are doing the cappuccino, they just scoop foam and put on top. It was okay in 1990s, but in 2025 it is not okay. It was okay in 1990s. They just scoop foam and put on top.
Yes, sir.
You see them?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. Then they start doing some drawings. Yeah. It was very good and very, very good in 1990s. But in 2025, you have to draw latte art. Are you together? Because by the time you finish drawing that latte art, they're drawing the moon, the stars, the what, the coffee will be cold. And the customers will be complaining, why is your coffee cold? Okay, it is looking nice, but am I drinking the niceness? I'm drinking the taste. To feel the flavors, this coffee has to be hot. You understand? By the time this guy will get the color, I don't know what they are putting, guys, but it is very stupid. You understand? So, draw latte art. You understand? Yeah, and there was a discussion yesterday of what to do first when you get an order. These things, coffee and steaming, they have to be in the same time. You understand? If you get an order, pull out your dose, okay? Distribute, dump, okay? Start yielding out, put milk in the pitcher, start steaming when you're looking at your scale. If it is already yield what you need, stop the machine, finish steaming, knock, draw latte art. You understand? Don't pull out coffee first and put aside. Then you come to the machine, you start steaming, then you come and draw latte art. This coffee has already the temperatures. You understand? By the time you finish steaming, okay? So you have to yield out coffee and steam at the same time, because you have to draw latte art after yielding out coffee, after steaming within 10 seconds. Are you together? Within 10 seconds when you're done. Are you getting me? Within 10 seconds, you have to draw latte art, and also within 10 seconds, you have to use that coffee, that espresso. Okay, so what's coffee cup number 9? Mocha, which they call mochaccino. So mocha is one of those flavored lattes. You understand? However, mocha, it is a flavored cappuccino. That's why some people call it mochaccino. Okay, it is a flavored cappuccino. You understand? So they flavor it with the chocolate. You understand? That coffee, you see, they put the chocolate balls, they put the chocolate powder, they put the chocolate syrup. It is what we call a mocha. You understand? So a mocha, it is a double shot of espresso, as per the cappuccino. Double shot of espresso. Okay. So after they yield out their double shot of espresso, they put either chocolate balls or chocolate syrup or chocolate powder. It depends on what they are using at the cafe. You understand? Chocolate syrup. So for us here, we are using a chocolate syrup. Okay. So after they yield out the espresso, they get this chocolate syrup. Okay. They put in the espresso 25 grams. 25 grams. They put 20 to 25 or to 15. It depends on the customer's preference. They want it more chocolate or less chocolate or medium chocolate. So you have to ask them as well, sir, how much what do you want? You want it with less chocolate or with more chocolate or with medium as per the standard? So 15, 20, 25, you understand? Less 15, medium 20, more 25, okay? So you put in your espresso, that is if it is hot, because mocha can either be hot or cold, you understand? So if it is hot, you yield out your double shot of espresso, you put your chocolate, you mix it well, you steam your full form steamed milk, and do latte art, you understand? But if it is cold, you get a shaker. You get a shaker, okay? You put everything here, ice inclusive. Don't cover it again. If you cover it, it is smelling. Yeah? So, everything you put it here inside. You put milk, you put coffee, you put chocolate and ice. You cover and shake. Okay? Then you put in the glass, 12 ounce, and you serve. All together. So this is a mocha. Okay? It's better you shake it. You understand?
Yes.
It's better you shake it. That is if you're using powder, if you're using paste, if you're using chocolate balls, better you shake it. Okay? So this mocha can either be a white mocha or a dark mocha. Okay? So, you know white chocolate, guys? You know white chocolate? Okay, so if it is a white mocha, that means they're using white chocolate. Okay? If it is a dark mocha, that means they're using a dark chocolate. Eh? Okay, so it can either be white mocha or dark mocha. If you go on the cafe and you're serving both, and the customer walks in asking they want a mocha, so tell them you want it white mocha or dark mocha. You understand? Some cafes are showing it on their menu that we have a white mocha and also have a dark mocha. So the customer will just walk in and tell you, Barista Cathay, I want a white mocha. White mocha. You want it with less mocha? Mocha is chocolate, eh? You want it with less chocolate? You want it with medium chocolate or more chocolate? You understand? You want it hot or cold? All together, guys. You as a barista, guys, you have to be asking the customers what they want exactly. What are their preferences? As long as they don't move from the standard. Like this barista trainer who told the guys that he told them that you can do cortado, which is cold, as long as the customer told you. Guys, don't do it. Okay? You are following the customer's preference, but still you have to follow the standards. You as a barista have to guide customers on the coffee recipes, on the coffee standards. You have to teach them. You understand? You have to teach them. You have to tell them what exactly mocha means. You understand? Because a customer cannot come and tell you, barista, how are you? I want mocha, but without chocolate. He wants a cappuccino. You understand? So you don't just do because the customer said, I want mocha without chocolate. No. Tell them, okay, ma'am, I understand, but I will give you a cappuccino. Reason being, mocha has to be having chocolate. Mocha, it is having chocolate. So I'll give you a cappuccino, still to be a double shot of espresso and it will. You understand? Some caffeine content. Tell them, you understand? Teach them the menu. You understand? It is your role as a barista with faking a smile. Don't forget. A fake smile is very important. Nay. You understand? Even if you have a lot of problems, even if the girlfriend chucked you, no problem. Keep smiling at the coffee shop. Yes. It is very important. Okay. So, cup number 10. Spanish latte. Spanish latte. So this Spanish latte, it is one of the best selling on most of the cafes I've been working for and most of the cafes I've visited. You understand? This is one of the best selling Spanish latte. Spanish latte, it is also a flavored latte. Okay? So this Spanish latte still to be a single shot of espresso. Single shot of espresso. So guys, Lian, Spanish latte can either be hot or cold. Okay? It can either be hot or cold. So Spanish latte, if it is hot, we just get our 8-ounce cup. Okay? Our 8-ounce cup. Or 12-ounce cup. Okay? So we pull out our single shot of espresso. Are you together? You pull out your single shot of espresso. Then Spanish latte, what do we, why is it Spanish? We are using condensed milk to make it sweet. You understand? We are using condensed milk. Condensed. Okay. So, we shall test and see what is condensed. This is the condensed milk, okay? So it is sweet. But when you're going to do Spanish latte, which is hot, we mix it with milk, not with the coffee, because we keep it in. Bro, I'm seeing most of the baristas, they are mixing this condensed with espresso. Please don't. Baristas from Barista Dance, don't. Reason being, if you mix it with espresso, espresso is hot, this is cold. Espresso is losing temperatures. And it will be difficult for you, Abigail, to draw latte art on it. Okay? So, better you put condensed in milk. Okay?
Okay.
Better you put condensed in milk. Okay? You put condensed in milk, then you steam them at once. All together. Because if you put it in coffee, it will lose temperatures, guys.
Yeah.
So this is the condensed. You can test and pass it to each other. Okay, you can test it a bit and feel. So that's the condensed milk. So condensed milk, you put 20, 25 or 15.
Yes.
Still, it will depend on the customer's preference. If the customers want it
Yes.
more sweet, go to 25. Medium sweet, 20. Less sweet, 15.
Yes.
You understand?
Yes.
So, guys, I'm putting much emphasis on this. Steam condensed with milk. Don't put it in coffee.
Yes.
Okay?
Yes.
So here the procedures will be: you get your single shot of espresso, you steam condensed with coffee, with milk, then you draw latte art. You understand? It is a hot Spanish latte. Kathy, you understand?
Yes.
Yeah? No, you have to tell me, because I just go if you don't tell me. See, guys, I said Spanish latte, when you're doing a hot Spanish latte, you get your 8-ounce cup. You get your 8-ounce cup. You pull out a single shot of espresso. You understand? Then after, you get your pitcher, this pitcher, okay? You put your milk, same gauge below the knock. Then you put the pitcher on the scale. You put 25 grams of condensed milk. Then you go on your machine and steam them. After steaming, then you come and draw your latte art. That's Spanish latte.
Yeah.
Spanish? Spanish latte. Are you together? Guys, have you all understood Spanish latte hot? Because it is very important.
Yes.
It is the best selling Spanish latte. Single shot of espresso, 25 grams in milk, and steam them all together. Then you draw your latte art. It is a hot Spanish latte. Then a cold Spanish latte. You get your glass, okay? You put your milk, you put your ice 60 grams. You put your milk 180 grams. Then you put your condensed 25 grams and pour a single shot of espresso on top. You understand? So the customers will mix them for themselves using a straw. Then they will feel the goodness in the Spanish latte. You understand? You get your glass of 12 ounce. You put your ice 60 grams. You put your milk 180. So you put this one on a scale and put 25 grams of condensed milk. This condensed.
Yeah.
Then after, you pour your espresso on top. It is what we call Spanish latte cold or iced Spanish latte. You understand? Okay. So, any question about this thing?
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
So before I saw into the flat white without foam. How will I do? Customer request like it.
Without what?
Without foam. Yeah, without microwave. Steaming.
No, flat white is supposed to be micro steamed milk
Micro steamed.
without foam. Micro means less
Yeah.
foam. You understand? Flat white less foam.
That's all.
Yeah. So we shall learn how to steam flat white, how to steam latte, how to steam cappuccino, everything. We shall learn how to steam milk without foam. You understand?
Yes.
Yeah, we shall learn how to steam it and how to do latte art on it. Are you together? That's what you want to know?
Yes.
That's your question, eh?
So
Mm.
I saw you did the flat white without micromix, no? Customer was like this. This
Okay.
customer come buy this pasta angry. Can customer make this one? He do like that.
Okay.
The barista is like on Spanish latte.
Mm.
When you are putting that condensed milk,
Mm.
like cold Spanish latte, you put 60 ice
Mm.
cubes, yes? And after you tear
You tear, yeah.
and you put
Milk.
the milk,
Mm.
you tear again,
Mm.
and then you put the
Condensed.
condensed.
You tear after. You understand? Because you have already seen the grams for ice, then you want to see the grams for milk, you tear. For condensed, you tear. Then espresso, no need measuring, because for it is already a single shot. You just pour on top. Okay. Any other question? Okay. Okay, coffee cup number 11, rose latte. So, before we proceed to rose latte, guys, these major coffee cups, it is the interview. They'll be asking you about coffee cups.
Yeah.
You get? Expect questions from the coffee cups. Mostly, the difference between cappuccino and latte, cortado and piccolo, flat white and cortado, you understand? Americano and long black. So you have to be in position to tell what is a long black, what is a cortado, what is a piccolo, you understand? What are the differences, which one is stronger? Are you together? Okay. So, a rose latte, it is also a flavored latte. Are you together? So, for a rose latte, it is flavored with rose syrup. Rose syrup. So this one also, we put 20 grams, 15 grams, or 25, depending on the customer's preference. If they want it hot, if they want it more sweet, we go to 25. If they want it medium, 20. Less sweet, 15. Are you together? So this rose latte, we flavor it with a rose syrup. You know roses, okay? Yes. So we flavor it with a rose syrup. So it is still a single shot of espresso. Single shot. You understand? So rose latte, it can either be hot or cold. You understand? So if it is hot, you get your 8-ounce cup. 8-ounce cup. Okay? You get your single shot of espresso. Okay? You put your rose, as I told you, 20, 15 or 25 as the customer's preference. You put your rose in espresso. You understand? You put your rose? Yeah. Your rose in espresso. You understand? Then you get your milk. You put 20 grams, 25 or 15 of condensed milk, still depending on the customer's preference. You understand? Because rose latte still will put condensed milk. You put condensed milk. But the condensed milk, we mix it with milk. Then we steam and draw latte art. You understand? Here, in the cup, you put espresso and rose syrup. Then in the pitcher, you put condensed and milk. You steam, then you draw latte art if it is hot. Okay? So if it is cold, you get your glass, you put condensed first, you put rose, you mix them well, okay? So they'll make a pink color. Okay? So after, you put your ice, you pour your milk, you pour your espresso on top. Cold. If it is cold, You put your condensed first. You put your rose. You mix them well. They'll make a pink color.
Yes.
Okay. So after you put ice. Okay. A spoon. Okay. So you put ice. Okay. Then you put milk and pour espresso on top. So it is a rose latte iced. Okay. No. Condensed milk, it is already sweet. In specialty coffee, we're not putting sugar in coffee. We don't put sugar in coffee. If at all the customer asks for coffee and they put sugar, so sorry, but your coffee is not good. Okay? You have to make sure that you brew your coffee and brew it well, so that the customer will not ask for sugar. However, okay, I said for cold rose latte, you put your condensed, you put your rose, you put ice, pour milk, put espresso on top. Any question? No. Okay, number 12. Caramel. So still the caramel latte, we flavor it with caramel syrup. So you guys, before I explain the caramel latte, you will see many lattes. Hazelnut latte, vanilla latte, pistachio latte, you understand? All these lattes are just flavored, you understand, with the syrup. Okay, still the caramel latte, we shall get the caramel syrup 25, 15 or 20. Still it will depend on the customer's preference. If they want more caramel, less caramel, or no more caramel. Okay, so this caramel as we did on condensed. So the caramel is sweet, you understand guys, and it's made from sugar, brown sugar. Okay, so this caramel, we get caramel is either hot or cold. You understand? So it is also single shot. It is also a single shot. So you get this single shot of espresso when it is hot. Single shot of espresso. Then you put condensed here. Then you put condensed here. Okay? If you put condensed here, sorry guys. So you get your single shot of espresso. You put caramel in the espresso and mix them well, okay?
Yeah.
Then after mixing, you steam your milk and draw latte art. This one you don't put condensed, only caramel syrup. You understand? Only caramel. Caramel latte, if it is hot, you get your 8 ounce. You put your single shot. You pour your caramel and mix. Caramel 25, 15 or 20. Okay? It will depend still on the customer's preference, what they want. Okay? They want it medium, they want it light, they want it light or strong caramel, then you have to balance. You understand? So you put your caramel and mix, then after you steam your milk and draw latte art. If it is hot. So if it is cold, on the glass, you put your caramel first, you put your ice, you put your milk, espresso on top. You understand? Okay. So even these vanilla lattes, hazelnut, salted caramel, all of them, we just flavor them with the syrup. 25, 15 or 20. You understand? Okay guys?
Yeah.
Okay. So number 13, affogato. So the affogato, this is an Italian drink. So the affogato, we're making it with ice cream. Okay. So we get our glass of 6 ounce. We put 1 scoop of vanilla ice cream. 1 scoop of vanilla ice cream. Then we put under our portafilter and we yield a double shot of espresso. You understand? We yield a double shot of espresso from the machine. Don't pour, don't pour on top. You just grind, distribute, tamp, put in the machine, put your glass with ice cream. Yeah, yield. You understand? Yield your double shot of espresso. Mm-hmm. The glass. Yeah.
And then after you yield the double shot.
The double shot of espresso.
And then you put it for it to yield inside.
Yeah.
Okay.
Have you understood, guys? I forgot. Okay. So you put your double shot of it. I mean your scoop of vanilla ice cream here. Okay. Then you go on the machine. You grind your coffee. You distribute. You tamp. You put the portafilter in the machine. Then you put your cup. Okay, with ice cream. Then you yield your double shot of espresso.
How many grams of
And
ice
what
cream?
could be the standard,
A single shot. I mean, 1 scoop. Huh?
standard cup used?
6 ounce glass.
6 ounces.
Yeah. Whoever, you may find when they're doing affogato in bowels, you understand? In bowels, you may find them doing it in another cup. It is not standard at 6 ounce. You understand? Yeah. It depends on the cafe. Yeah. Kathy, did you understand affogato? Okay. So, macchiato. Macchiato. So this is the strongest coffee with milk. It is the strongest coffee with milk. This one you don't have it all. Coffee with milk. So the macchiato, we are doing it with a double shot of espresso. Double shot of espresso with 2 scoops of milk foam. Two scoops of milk foam. So this one, we are using a 4 ounce cup. A 4 ounce cup. So we get our double shot of espresso here in a 4 ounce. After, we steam our milk. Then we get a spoon and scoop only foam. Only foam. 2 scoops. 1, 2. Then you serve your macchiato.
You say the dish is what?
It is the strongest coffee with milk.
Strongest coffee with milk.
Yeah. And we are doing it with only milk foam. You understand? So this one, we get our 4 ounce cup. We yield out our double shot of espresso. You understand? Then we steam milk. Then we get a spoon and scoop only 2 scoops. 1 scoop, 2 scoops. Then we serve our macchiato. Kathy,
What's a spoon? The one you can say.
scoop any. Yeah, but small, like, bus spoons. Like that one there, the bus spoon. Bus spoons. Yeah, not every spoon, not teaspoons, but bus spoons. Get it, you see it. The one you're using here when you're practicing. Yeah, those ones, the bus spoons. 2 scoops. 1, 2. Macchiato. So we shall do them practically. Inshallah, this week we shall do them. Okay, it will be a day for doing only coffee cups. You come, we do coffee cups, then you go. You'll be in pairs, 3-3. You understand? Let me say Nana, Kathy, and Hanifa, you do all the coffee cups. One is doing cappuccino, another is then it will be a class, 3-3 in pair. You understand? So we call it a day for theory. Okay.